Module Overview. As global markets, technology, and socio-economic frameworks evolve, so too must the discipline of property valuation. This final module explores emerging trends, contemporary innovations, and the future direction of property valuation practices. It offers you an in-depth understanding of how digitization, sustainability, globalization, big data, automation, and advanced analytics are shaping the valuation profession. This module equips future-ready valuers with the knowledge to adapt to PropTech tools, property technology, remote valuation methods, environmental, social, and governance, ESG, considerations, blockchain, and smart contracts, AI-driven valuation models, internationalization, and cross-border valuations. Furthermore, the module emphasizes the imperative for lifelong learning, professional development, ethical recalibration, and interdisciplinary collaboration, considering the increasing complexity and expectations of valuation assignments. PropTech and digital valuation tools. Property technology, PropTech, is revolutionizing how valuers collect, process, and interpret data. Key innovations include automated valuation models, AVMs, geospatial mapping tools, GIS, remote inspection apps and drones, 3D scanning and digital twins, online property marketplaces and data feeds. Benefits: speed, efficiency, real-time updates, reduced subjectivity, enhanced market transparency. Challenges: reliability and accuracy of input data, oversimplification of complex property variables, ethical issues regarding over-reliance on automation. You must evolve from appraisers to data interpreters and model validators. 2. Globalization and cross-border valuation standards. As real estate investment increasingly spans borders, valuers must adapt to differing legal systems, currency fluctuation risks, international valuation standards, IVS, foreign investor expectations, political and economic stability factors. Key competencies: multinational valuation literacy, knowledge of foreign direct investment regulations, taxation and repatriation frameworks, international financing norms, e.g., World Bank, International Monetary Fund, UN Habitat Property Guidelines. The need for harmonization of standards has prompted collaboration between IVSC, RICS, TEGOVA, Europe, and local bodies like NIESV. 3. Green buildings, ESG valuation, and sustainability metrics. There is a global shift toward sustainable real estate valuation, driven by carbon-neutral mandates, green building certifications, LEED, BREAM, climate risk modeling, energy performance disclosures, ESG reporting requirements by institutional investors, valuation considerations, energy efficiency premiums, life cycle cost analysis, resilience to environmental hazards, regulatory incentives, e.g., tax rebates. You now evaluate both tangible and intangible attributes, balancing current market value with future risk-adjusted value. 4. Artificial intelligence and automated valuation models, AVMs. A VMS use machine learning algorithms, big data, and regression modeling to estimate property values, instantly detect price trends, flag anomalies. Examples: Zillow's Estimate, Redfin AVM, bank-grade AVMs for mass appraisals. Advantages: scalability, cost efficiency, 24/7, availability limitations, cannot account for local nuances. Prone to error without human verification, risk of algorithmic bias. Ethical valuers must validate outputs and apply judgment to prevent systemic valuation distortions. 5. Blockchain, smart contracts, and tokenization of real estate. Blockchain offers decentralized, secure ledgers for property transactions and ownership records. Applications, land title registries, transparent transaction histories, instant verification, preventing fraud. Smart contracts can automate lease agreements, rent collection, valuation update triggers. Tokenization allows fractional ownership of real estate, e.g., one building equals 1,000 digital tokens. Implications for valuers: instant access to verified property data, shift toward real-time dynamic valuations, increased need for tech literacy. 6. Remote inspections, drones, and virtual reality. With COVID-19 and digital acceleration, valuers increasingly rely on drone aerial footage, remote 3D walkthroughs, 360-degree panoramic imaging, virtual property simulations. These innovations reduce inspection time and costs, improve documentation, enable cross-border and rural valuations, but they also require training in visual analysis, data interpretation skills, managing digital integrity, e.g., tampering risks. 7. Big data analytics and predictive valuation. Modern valuation is shifting from descriptive to predictive modeling. Sources of big data: IoT devices, social media sentiment, utility consumption patterns, demographic and mobility data applications, market heat maps, predictive price modeling, investment risk profiling. You must embrace data science and statistical literacy to remain relevant in the new era. 8. Continuous professional development and future-proofing. You must engage in lifelong learning to stay ahead. Key focus areas: tech adoption, global compliance, sustainability principles, interdisciplinary integration, finance, law, tech, soft skills, communication, adaptability, negotiation. Institutions like RICS, NIESV, and IVSC now mandate CPD hours and ongoing training. 9. The future valuer: roles, skills, and expectations. The future valuer is a technology-augmented professional, a risk advisor, not just a number provider, an interpreter of dynamic variables, a custodian of trust, ethics, and objectivity. Key takeaways: the future of valuation lies at the intersection of technology, sustainability, and globalization. PropTech and AVMS are tools, not replacements for human expertise. Ethical, well-trained valuers must evolve with market expectations. Environmental, social, and governance and sustainability add new dimensions to property value. The profession must resist commoditization by upskilling continuously.